To do Mortal Empires. Eye of the Vortex. It changes the whole map and it's not as good. And that is why the dwarves weren't there. I'm sitting there going, why aren't the dwarves there? Belagar Ironhammer. He's the other one that's chasing. So he's going for Carrigate Peaks. I'm going for Carrigate Peaks with my guy and with Queek. And then you've also got Skarsnik going after it as well. So you've got the three big guys and they're all heading towards it. So, hard. Here we go. So it does change it a little bit. Okay, so this is already on very hard, the initial challenge. Loyalty -4 for new recruits until Carrigate Peaks is conquered. So you struggling a little bit with generals, which sucks a bit. Skaven lairs spread under every main province in the world. Yep, so that's cool. Greyseer is the same. Queek Headtaker steals a percentage of XP. That's the same. Ambush is the same. Everything else is pretty much the same. You just start off with a bit more severe loss here, which is a bit sucky, but that's okay. Otherwise, everything else is exactly the same. So let's keep moving, and we'll actually get into the campaign I wanted to get into now. G'day, looks like we've got somebody who's joined us from Facebook. How are you going there? Welcome to the stream. Oh, what a way. Have some more tea. Alright. Clan Moors has ascended, the most powerful clan of all. It's poised to execute its plan for total supremacy. In Skaven Black, Grand Warlord Narwhal makes his move through fragile political alliances and flagrant assassination. Meanwhile, he sends his right paw, Queek Headtaker, to Carreg Orad to bring all races under Moor's yoke. The slave tally will be great.
Blessings of filth to you, Queek Headtaker, the right claw of Clan Moors. You and your verminous ilk infest the abandoned mountain strongholds of the dwarfs, who still fight with the greenskins for control, seemingly unaware of your power. The City of Pillars, your traditional haunt, is but a skitter leap north. This lair is fought over by dwarf and goblin things, but is rightfully yours. Further north, the peaks teem with more...
Carrigate Peaks, that's where we're heading.
Manifest your obscene fury upon them, and let them discover why you are called Headtaker.
We are the Headtaker.
The treacherous wastes herald a sandstorm of the undead. They may become a nuisance, but how you deal with them is for you to decide.
Yeah.
Causing mayhem in the mountains may sate your verminous appetite. There are many heads to take, and so little time. Get to it.
Alright, so we need to start pushing north as quickly as we can. So let's have a look. What are we going to start here with? So remember, we're using Steel Faith Overhaul, so this won't be the same as a standard campaign. So we start off with Clan Moors. This is where it starts to change things, where you get the difference in building structures. So straight away, I want to be able to move somewhat. Construction and minor settlement. Give us some income. Yeah, okay. We've already got a bit of food going, not a huge amount. We're going to want to get these guys pretty soon because we've got a discount for them. So I'm going to wrap that up straight away. And going to move to here. We start with some pretty good Storm Vermin. We got some Storm Vermin with halberds and 2 Storm Vermin with shields, so that's a pretty good start. Let's pop a couple. Look at that. Let's get rid of you. Clan Rats, straight up the bat. Yeah, we'll get that in the next round. We're going to hit that. Let's have a look at our... We're going to... Yeah, so we're going to be going straight for anything that buffs up our storm vermin, because those are going to be a mainstay. So clan rats, yeah, we're going to want to do these guys up a little bit because they are going to be part of our attacks for certain. And we're going to use some rat ogres, death runners, storm vermin. Here we go, +2 ranks. So we need to get into here. Storm vermin +5. We do want that stuff. Okay, campaign +10. So we probably want to go down here. Food capacity +25, food generation +2, and start getting into this pretty quickly. So we want to hit both of those very quickly. All three. Rightio. Okay. Now it does change it a little bit, as in I think you have to build the building before it opens up the ability to do anything about it. We're going to finish that straight off the bat. There. I just love the Skaven. Yes, yes. G'day, Craig. On Periscope, I think. Good to see you, mate. Welcome to the stream. So, what? I think I'm getting spaghetti tonight for dinner. I don't know what the wife is making. My wife makes an incredible spaghetti, even though she... I shouldn't say even though, that's very rude. My wife is Vietnamese, right? And she was living in Australia for about 13 years. And she was... we've been together about 4 years. And she'd been living in Australia for, well, what's that, 8 years before I met her, right? And she knew how to make some pretty decent and pretty nice food. Like, she was good. But I taught her how to make spaghetti, and now she makes it far better than I do. Much better than I do. She's actually really good at it. She does Western food now better than she does Vietnamese food. It's really funny. All right, let's get into this. Steel Faith Overhaul 2 lets you decide how your campaign will play thanks to the caps system. You can decide which cap system you want to use. Faction-wide caps enables a system similar to Tomb King's, where unit types are limited and you must build buildings to extend the cap. Each faction also has unique mechanics to extend their unit caps. Army caps enable a system which limits how many unit types you can have in a single army. For example, you could have only X number of Swordsmen of Hoeth and Y number of Phoenix Guard per army, faction, or army's cap is, you guessed it, a combination of both. Note, enabling the cap system makes the game harder. The AI will also have the same limitations for the full list of... So basically what it means is it's a bit closer to like the tabletop, right? So that's the other 2 mods I have, by the way. I've got 5 mods at the moment. So I've got Steel Faith Overhaul, which brings it closer to the tabletop. I've got the re-banners flags. So this takes it back to the original tabletop banners for the thing. So you'll notice they're all different. This is because these are what the actual tabletop was. I've also got just a couple of camera mods that'll help me to zoom in so we can see the action as it's unfolding. And I've got a map one as well. And then the last one I've got gives me double XP per level up. So instead of only being able to go to 40 levels with a character, which can be a bit of a pain, especially when you're doing a long campaign, this allows you to go to 60 points, and you could get 2 points per time you level up, which just makes it a bit more fun and a little bit quicker. I can't stand really slow campaigns. I like the campaign to move a little bit faster. So what I tend to go is just faction-wide caps, because that's more lore-friendly. So it just means that, like, I can have Storm Vermin, but I'm not going to be able to have ridiculous amounts of Storm Vermin. Or I can have a horror, but I can't have, like, ridiculous amounts of them. All right, let's go and kill our first lot of green skins here. And we'll get in there and have a bit of fun with a bit of battle time. So anyway, my wife is an excellent Western cook. She's mastered spaghetti down to a T. She's quite good at like, you know, roasts and salads, and she's just really, really good. I'm very lucky to have her, to be honest with you. She's not, we take it in turns to cook. Like sometimes I'll cook, she'll cook. We've always got the deal that whoever cooks, the other person has to do all the cleanup. You know, but that's it, man. You gotta work as a team, sort of thing. When you're married, otherwise you won't be married for very long. That's the way it works. Okay, so now we start off. We've got some lightning cannons, which is really good. These are going to take anything super large, and then we've got some missile. Not a lot of missile, but a little bit of missile, and they have Vanguard deployment. I'm gonna use the cannons to my best effect here and really try to utilize them as best I can. Now I want to get them above my troops, so I'm gonna pop the cannons up on this slight hill here, so they can shoot over them and not into them. I think this was the slight hill, I believe. Let's double check that. Yep. That should give them clearance, and they should be able to shoot over my troops without having to worry too much. Not that you really care. It's Skaven. They will shoot into each other, no problem. Because the way the Skaven see it, it's only a matter of time before he gets you, basically. Let's pull our Storm Vermin back a little bit. Because, quite frankly, I don't want them to... Hang on. I don't want you. Alright. Settle down there, camera. Let's pop you up there. Let's get our Storm Vermin. You know what? We're going to kill this either way, so it's not really necessary to go too Burko on it. But... Okay. What happened there? Okay. There we go. I'm going to pop you in the trees here. We're going to be shooting them with those lightning claws, lightning cannons, I should say. Sorry, my bad. So they're going to come to us. We're going to sit in the trees here, and when they get in and they actually engage us, we will shoot them from the rear. Now, yeah, let's do the archers. Let's get rid of them. Excellent. Gotta love the Skaven. Look at them, little clan rats. Aren't they cute? What a bunch of cute little guys. Alright. Shoot. That's good. Oh, we've got about Queek Headtaker. We can't leave him out of action. You get over here, buddy. Okay. What's our front line look like? Is that clan rats? Looking good. You ready, boys?
So many to kill. Clan rats. It shall be done.
All right, Queek, get in there. There we go. Our night runners are doing their job. Let's get in on this action, shall we? Getting some orc action in there. Okay, archers are gone. shoot these guys down, I think.
Tech charge.
Right, they're shattered. Come across here. You know what? Let's just do this for fun. We don't need to, but why not? Charge him in the rear. There we go. So, lightning cannons. Check out Queek. Look at that trophy rack hanging off his back. That's awesome. Get in there, buddy. Watch him go. Ooh. Ouch. Smash. Collect them trophies there, Queek. Yes, yes. And we have victory. Okay, that was our first easy little victory. We're not going to be getting anything massive. That was pretty sweet. All right. We can end it. It was a settlement battle anyway, so we'll end it. Queek's first victory. Looks like we got a couple of extra people from Twitch. How you going there, guys? Make sure you say hello to the people on Facebook and Periscope and YouTube and all the rest. We are a multi-platform, multilingual chat. So yeah, anyway, I am probably looking forward to some bloody good spaghetti tonight, so I'm pretty happy about that. That should be rocking. Maybe some nice garlic bread. I tell you what, like if you put me on death row and you said, right, Belth, what is your last meal going to be? A fantastic spaghetti with a great glass of red wine. Maybe a nice Shiraz, so it's nice and bitey. Maybe a little bit of cheese as well. That would be awesome. This is kind of our first stronghold, so hang on, how's our sitch doing?
I claim this for clan.
We won't do that right now.
Blood with warp fire.
We might go to 2.
Send it to the Under Empire.
How much is that going to cost us?
Burn.
Yeah, we'll do it. Put it straight up. Gives us a bit of a kick in the pants. All right, we've attained our first province, the little province here. G'day, guys. Oh, by the way, guys, we're playing Steel Faith Overhaul, Clan Wars. We are using a couple of different mods. We're using the original flag mod. Oh, it's Rebanner, which uses the original flags from the tabletop. We're also using double points and 60 max XP, plus a couple of camera mods. Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, because we can kind of leave that there. We don't really need that there. We can... yeah, we're going to do that, and we'll get rid of that. Forgot all about that. Okay, now Steel Faith Overhaul does change things a little bit, right? So instead of just spamming these out everywhere, you don't really need to. So just bear that in mind. Okay, so what do we want here? I feel like we're going to want... We might still actually want this because... Where are we going to go? So these guys are a bit of a pain in the ass. However, we actually want to head up in here to get to Carragate Peaks, right? And I'd rather be fighting orcs at this stage than I would dwarves, if possible. So we might go for Death Gorge first and move our way up from there and ignore these guys if we can. And try to be friendly with them if we can. I think we're going to put in... Hang on, what does that do? Public order -1, but it gives us 1 food generation, casual replenishment, provides Skaven Slave, and its income as well. How's the public order? Not good, as it turns out. It's not good. Maybe we should be doing something more along the lines of this, which also gives us... That would actually be better. Both of those would be better. So let's go with that. And this for now, which gives us a bit of boost. That's some income coming in. And then we've got that in there. That should be right. Now, let's... Remember, I said we've got the extra points. So we can go up to 60 instead of 40, which is the standard. And we get 2 points per level, which is cool. That's really the only buff it kind of gives you. But I just think it makes it fun. Makes it more fun in the campaign. Route Marcher, because we're definitely going to be route marching quite a bit. -1 for all... -4% for all units. Income from looting settlements, that's pretty good. Campaign movement range and ambush chance, that is good. We do want that. Unit experience plus 20. Again, very, very, very good. But now Queek's ability is basically get in there and take people's heads. He's like a duelist sort of thing. And so it's worth putting points to that because you're not necessarily going to be going for an assassin to do that job because you have Queek to do it. I am the sort of guy, I tend to like to go down the blue line a little bit first just to make sure that I'm giving my campaign as early a start as I can. So 4% for all units isn't that great at the start, but it is good once you start getting really expensive units. Campaign movement range and ambush chance is exceptionally good, so we will go into that very, very quickly. And then unit experience is also very good. Cost of recruitment. And then we've got upkeep for all units, Lord's Army again. So upkeep for all units in Lord's Army, -8%, plus the 4. That's not bad. That's 12%. What else have we got here? Strike, Quartermaster, and then again. Okay, again, upkeep for all of them, up to 15%. So you can really make his army fairly cheap early on, which is interesting because any generals you get to start off until you get Karagate Peaks are going to have a -4 to their loyalty for you. And you got to remember the Skaven have the loyalty problem. So you're not going to want too many armies until then. Okay, cool. All right, well, we've used our 2 points. Now let's, yeah, okay. We've got things going. I am going to get rid of this guy. And this guy. And this guy. And we're going to recruit, because we can recruit these fellas. Straight off. Clan rats with spears. So we're going to get 3 of those. They've got the chevron, so might as well. And what else have we got going on here? Oh, yes, our first one. All right, so food generation, tax rate, cash coming in is pretty good so far, so we're not worried about that. Food and Skaven corruption +2. Public growth is definitely important. Public order +3, untainted. I'm going to go with growth at this point. We're going to have a problem here one way or the other, so that's cool. We will need to... I'm feeling like we're going to need to put a bell in pretty quickly. But a couple of homegrown little problems for us to solve isn't going to really be the end of the world, so that's all right. Actually, it is Saturday night here, so I might pop open one of the bottles of wine I bring back with me from Australia for my spaghetti. Lovely. Ah, I can't wait. I'm already salivating. Which happens a lot for me because I actually only eat once a day. I don't have, you know, the 3 meals everybody does. I do like intermittent fasting. So I do usually one very large meal a day with like a protein shake, but it's not a protein shake. It's a it's called Vita Greens. It's like a super green shake, and it provides you with all the greens you could possibly want for your whole day. But then I have that just before I have dinner, so that hits my stomach first. Kislev and Imperial no longer... No, the rumors are false. Let's have them have war on each other. There's a heap of like extra bits and pieces for Steel Faith that gives extra stuff, which is cool. I'm not going to go into it, but basically you can choose whether or not Kislev and the Empire will fight each other, or whether the Empire will fight itself as it's want to do. We're gonna head back over here. Right, I really feel we should go for this bell fairly early on, because we're gonna have problems, and this is gonna give us public order that we can sort out. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? We got rid of both. I didn't think we were getting rid of both. Okay, that doesn't matter. It's not a massive issue. Okay, so we got these going now. Now, the thing with Steel Faith is that when you build buildings with Steel Faith, instead of you having to build a barracks, the buildings come. So if you have a look on the side here, we've got my God, stop that. So if you have a look on the side here, you can see that you provides a garrison of clan rats with spears and clan rats. So each building provides a garrison. So the garrison here provides warlock, engineer, clan rats with shields, knight runner, scam and slave. So then I'll get this also, by building this, I can then recruit them. So you don't just get recruitment out of like a recruitment hall. You can get it out of other buildings, which is really cool. So this provides a garrison of clan rats with shields and clan rats with shields again. So they both give me something for them. And quite often as you get higher, it'll give you more. That means that every building is more... it's just beneficial. You're not just spamming out the same buildings, which makes it a lot better game. Yeah, what do you got down here for me? I don't want to kill you off. Boss plateau. Okay, and then Carrick Zorn's down the bottom end here. So we do kind of want to get rid of this guy early on, if we can. Right, that's why that happened, because we got rid of it. Let's get 3 more of these guys, and we can just sort of sit pretty at this point. We've got everything building, so we're all pretty good. Got a little bit of cash here, so let's keep moving on. G'day, Major R. How are you? Welcome to the stream, mate. I think he's on Periscope. Yeah. So, at the moment, Major, we're playing Steel Faith Overhaul for Total War Warhammer 2. We're playing the Mortal Empires campaign, and we're using Queek Headtaker. And I was just saying to everybody else, the major changes is it changes the way you build and what the buildings give you, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but anyway. So our firm objective is to head north and try and take Carrick 8 Peaks, because that is actually what the law says for him. He's in a battle in it with Balagar and Skarsnik, and that's where we're heading. So, yeah. What? Oop. Just bash my mic there. That's okay. Alrighty. The number of beastmen has grown in recent years. Deep in the forests of the old world, a hidden cave, a secluded desert regions. They are waiting for their time to come. Will the tribes leave their homes, or to plague the destroy the civilization of men, dwarves, and elves? Choose yes. Will enable the beastmen invasion in the mid and late game. This will make the game easier if you play Chaos or Beastmen. Yes, they're going to invade the Empire. This poor Empire player is going to be struggling. Although I must tell you, the Empire in Steel Faith is a lot better than they are in the Standard. Right. How are we looking here? What's the garrison like? Level 2. Oh, we would be outnumbered, wouldn't we? I want to get up here and take this fairly quickly. What do you want to do? Do you want to... Let's have a look. I don't really want to piss fart around with you. Doesn't look like he's going to. No. Okay. Alright, mate, here's what we're going to do.
Need more trophies, yes, yes.
I'm going to sit on the border here. And I'm going to recruit 3 of these fellas. And then I'm going to recruit some more of those. And we're just going to sit there, and then I'm going to smash the living bejesus out of you as soon as those guys are ready to go. We are going to kill them, basically, is what's going to happen. Won't matter too much if he's got more troops, because what he will have will be terrible. So some of the things you can do is here is you can build up and then just go into ambush and let him sort of come out, because he will eventually come out and try and take this. So it's a good way to just ambush him at the start. Looks like we got another one on Twitch. G'day, welcome to the stream. We're just playing a bit of Steel Faith Overhaul. Skaven, yes, yes. For the Horned Rat, yes, yes. Here we go. He's done it anyway. And what has he got? He's got boys, 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 boys. Boys, 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 boys. He's got 2 archers, and then he's got the Wolf Rider chariots. What we're going to do here, I'm going to roll that up there, and we're going to fight it. We killed them. Yes, yes. Alright, so Storm Vermin will hopefully carry the day here, and then we're going to need our Night Runners to be effective here. We do have the cannons who are going to really put down the hurt here. Now he's attacking us, so he has to come to us. And we got the defensive and the high ground. So this is a good bonus for us. We're going to throw our rats in the front lines here. We're going to try and keep it fairly... yeah. Like this. We're going to sit around a bit like that. We'll throw a couple here, just in case he decides to get funny. But essentially, we're going to... These guys will probably pack off once I know how he's going to sit. We'll throw in Storm Vermin behind them. And then these guys down here. Put Queek in just there, ready to deal damage. Ashen... They're pretty much going to sit there and just throw shit in. Actually, they should be able to... Yeah, I'll just sit them... Push these guys up a little bit. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Okay. These guys are already on the hill, so they're going to have pretty clear line of sight here. We don't have to stress too much. And that's really it for us. Let's start off the battle. These guys, we really want to take care of their archers as quickly as we can. Because that's pretty much the only thing that can shoot us. Or our Night Runners for that matter. These guys will be able to, the archers, the chariot here will be able to shoot as well. Let's see if we can't get these guys to run straight off the bat. Okay, in they come. Okay, we've melted them straight off. That's good. Let's deal with these ones. Actually, you know what? They have bonus versus large, so these guys are going to get melted. Oh, yes. That's fun. Looks like he split his forces. So the AI in Steel Faith is a lot smarter than it is in other ones, where they would all pile into here. Steel Faith is a lot different. They're smarter, which is good. Okay, here we go. We're going to charge in, try and hold them here. And we're going to roll a Stern Vermin on this side as well. As I said, Steel Faith is a lot better. Where is their boss? There he is. Go after him quick. What do we got here? Okay, they're about dead. What's he got? Okay, he's got plus 25 weapon damage, minus 30 armor, plus 25 melee attack, plus 25 speed, minus a little bit of leadership. Okay. Fairly atypical for Skaven. Okay. They've bailed now. Let's deal with them. So far so good over this side, which is cool. Got our first rally up, which is cool. Get over there. Keep them dealing with that. I don't care if I lose the clan rats. How's Queek doing? He's not exactly winning, is he? Better pull you out, Queek. Okay.
Queek Headtaker.
Queek's good. Yeah, they should be good. Get them from the rear. How's that guy going here? We'll just pull him into here. Actually. There we go.
Back underground.
Alright, so far so good. So Skaven, one of the big tactics with Skaven is to always make sure that you're flanking and using your menace from below. They're not very, I mean, they're not super strong, but you get a massive bonus from flanking. So massive morale loss they'll take from being flanked. And so it's really important to use that when playing the Skaven, because your guys will run. That's going to happen. And there we have it. And now we'll just run down as many as we can. And we're Skaven, so we can run them down. Speed it up. These guys. Off skirmish mode. And that's pretty much it, guys. I don't think we're going to catch much more anyway. So end the battle there, so not too bad. We've got our second win for the campaign so far. And he took a hell of a lot of damage in that. Now he's going to scuttle back to his base, I would say. So I don't think we're going to be able to get the follow-up that I would like. And we would have to be careful anyway. Because although we did damage him, he's still fairly strong. And we took a bit of damage too. Okay. Yeah, what do we got here? So, replenish 5%, food +3, speed +10 for all units in the army, charge bonus. More cash would be nice, but food consumption is less. -5% for all units this army. That's nice too, isn't it? How's our food stitch? We need food. So we're going to take the food.